99.5. WLOL. Why don't you launch into the news here? But we'll just, and right away he wants to, like, hit on this woman. Because he figures he's something, right? He starts talking about his passing statistics, his running ability, his superb physical condition. Finally persuades her to go back, back to his hotel room. And he says, lady, you're about to see what 215 pounds of dynamite looks like. And she's kind of, overcome by all of this, right? He heads into the bathroom, says, when I come back, honey, you're going to see 215 pounds of dynamite. So he comes out of the bathroom buck naked. She gets up, screams as he comes walking out, and runs out the door of his hotel room, running down the hall. Hotel security says, lady, what's wrong? She says, back there in room 625, there's 215 pounds of dynamite with a 2-inch fuse. I'm sorry.
Very funny.
Oh, thank you.
Center, not even.
Here's a joke I like. This guy gets pulled over by a cop. The officer says, sir, may I see your license? You just went through a stop sign. This is a good joke. He says, well, yes, officer, but I slowed down. He says, still, you went through the sign, sir. Yes, but officer, I looked both ways, saw nothing coming. I did slow down. Yes, sir, but you didn't stop. Well, what the hell's the difference? Sir, would you mind getting out of the car, please? Guy gets out of the car. Officer draws out his nightstick. Starts clubbing him. Boom, 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 boom. Says, now, do you want me to stop or slow down? I love that joke.
There is a difference.
This guy is having this terrible argument, like kind of a real stubborn streak thing with his girlfriend. He just goes out, runs, slams the door behind him because he gets fed up and doesn't want to argue any longer. Wanders the streets in somewhat despair as he wanders aimlessly, wanders into a church. And he got down on his knees to pray. Boy, this sounds like California Dreaming, doesn't it? Anyway, and he prays with this beseeching attitude, oh God, why did you have to make women so beautiful? And his booming voice comes out and says, so that you would be attracted to them. And after a little pause for reflection, he looks up and says, but why did you have to make that one so dumb? So that she would be attracted to you.
Then, of course, there was the door-to-door salesman who died and didn't know it. Walked up to the pearly gates and said, is the lady of the house in?
It's 17 minutes after 7 o'clock. This distraught man makes an appointment with a psychiatrist. When he gets to see the psychiatrist, he says, I was out of town on business. I wired my wife. I was coming home on Wednesday. When I got back home, I went there immediately and found her in the arms of another man. Why? Why? And the psychiatrist says, maybe she didn't get your telegram. Oh, it's 20 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Say, today is Friday, April 14th.
Yes.
It's Pete Rose.
Oh.
Very rare photographs. One is a picture of Houdini locking his keys in his car. The other one is a rare photograph of Norman Rockwell beating up a child.
WLOL.
And he appears to be half smacked up. And he's got a drink in front of him. It's a martini. And he's got his toothpick. And he's going... trying to stab an olive with a toothpick. And finally, the guy sitting on the next stool over just grabs a toothpick out of his hand, sticks it into the olive, and it's there. And the drunk looks and says, well, yeah, great, after I get it all tired out. Hold on a second. Hi, you got one for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many accountants does it take to change a light bulb?
How many accountants does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know.
What number did you have in mind?
I like that joke. I want to give you a copy of the Rain Man soundtrack, okay?
Thank you.
Bergie, do you want to get to the news stuff? Okay, we've still got some of those left. How many mice does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Just 2.